Hello, it's time for another episode of Discipleship. Today we've been talking about the general commands of Jesus Christ, which come from Matthew 28:19 and 20, where it says, teaching them to observe all that I have commanded you. We're in the middle of that. We're on number 10 today. Number 10 is love your enemies. It comes from Matthew 5:44. And it actually starts in Matthew 5:43. You have heard it was said, you shall love your neighbor and hate your enemy. But I say to you, love your enemies and pray for those who persecute you. You want a hard assignment. You want to pray for people that persecute you. You want to pray and love on your enemies. That's really, really difficult. It's an easy thing for us to say here and now in this room and in our lives. It's a really tough thing to live out. How is it that we love our enemies? How is it that we pray for the people that persecute us? I don't think we really know what persecution is here in the United States, but I think there are a lot of places in the world where it manifests as physical persecution, and we don't know what that's like yet. But I think we will find out as the days grow darker around us and the situation that we live in the United States today, we're starting to see and the persecution that we face is usually people saying bad things about us. And I can take people saying bad things about us, but that physical persecution, we have people martyred every day around the world. And we don't think too much about it. But this is what it's all about. It's praying for those people that would persecute us, that would hurt us, that would try and deride us. How is it that we do that? You know you've totally forgiven somebody when you can pray that good things happen for them. And that's what he's talking about here. He's talking about loving our enemies. And how do we do that? I would challenge you that as you talk about this, as you think about it, there's somebody that comes to your mind who you've been hurt by. Sometimes it's in the church, sometimes it's outside of the church. But we're supposed to love those people. We're supposed to pray for good things to happen to them. And that would be my challenge for you this week. Try and pray for those people and pray that good things would happen to them. We can pray always that God would draw people unto himself. We know that that's in God's will. God's will, he says that it's his will that everyone would get saved. And we can pray for that on a pretty regular basis. And wouldn't that be the best thing for those people? Wouldn't that change everything? That transformation by the renewing of their mind. And that would be my challenge for you this week. Pray for good things to happen. Pray for people to get saved and change the way they think about things. So for Discipleship Today, my name is Pastor Bob Benson. Thank you for taking the time to watch.